Need some coins to that God Squad you've always wanted? Check out mudpacks.com where you guys can open up exciting packs, win tons of mud coins, and withdraw the coins to your account. Use code ZIRK for 15% off.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
Today, guys, we have the next episode of Pack and Play, and I gotta say, we have been just on a tear with Pack and Play, and today we have the playoffs. Now, I do want to give a shout out to AJ for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subs to the channel. Send a notification bell on and comment down below. Noti Gang. Also, guys, don't miss out on the new Jalen Hurts half a total yard special. All you guys have to do is download Underdog Fantasy. Use code ZIRK when you sign up. It'll automatically match your first deposit up to $100. So if you deposit $100, they will give you an additional $100 to play with. And then you will get this on February 9th at 10 a.m. It will pop up in your app. That is all you guys have to do to get the Jalen Hurts Super Bowl special. Also, make sure you guys enter the giveaway that I currently have going on for $1,000 in Underdog Fantasy funds. I'm giving away $100 of Underdog Fantasy funds to 10 winners who sign up in Underdog Fantasy using code ZIRK. So all you guys have to do, head down to the comment section, click on the tweet, retweet the tweet, follow me over on Twitter, and comment down below on the tweet ZIRK. And as long as you guys already signed up or do sign up using code ZIRK, you are eligible for the giveaway. And check out my Twitter because I'm sure I have some NBA picks up for today. I also need you guys to down in the comment section leave me 2 challenges to do in the next episode of Pack and Play. The first challenge for today is really interesting. Running backs. So pretty much AJ Dillon. I can only score touchdowns with them receiving the ball, right? Now, I can also throw to my tight ends and they can also get a receiving touchdown, and I can run with Randall Cunningham. But my receivers, I'm only allowed to score with them off of rushes. This is going to be really tough. I really don't know if I'm going to be able to complete this challenge, but that is for a legend pack. Also, I do want to mention this. A lot of people commented this as well in the last Pack and Play episode. Calvin Johnson had a big play, and we had the AKA Calvin Johnson. So I did upgrade Calvin to the 94 overall, so now we have Calvin Johnson the outside there. And the second challenge for today, for those of you guys that follow me over on Twitter, you may know this, but Arby's, they hooked it up. Arby's sent me some stuff like a couple of months ago. The other challenge for today is I have to wear the Arby's sweatsuit for the entire episode for a Legend Fantasy Pack. I'll be right back. All right. Good to go. We have the Arby's sweatsuit on, and I think we're ready for the game. Let's get into this. We're closing in on the Super Bowl, which means the NFL season is coming to an end. So if you guys have not already checked out Underdog Fantasy, now is one of your last chances to do so for the NFL season. Now, if you guys don't know what Underdog Fantasy is, it is a fantasy sports app that is legal in states like Florida, California, and many other states that you can do pick'em entries and do drafts as well. Now, doing the pick'em entries, you guys can choose between 2 to 5 players, but if you get all 5 correct, you can earn up to 20 times your entry. And check out the new insurance feature, which allows you to actually win even when one of your players loses. Now, this is your last chance to sign up on Underdog Fantasy to use it for the NFL season, but they also have NBA, NHL, MMA, UFC, esports, a ton of different things to go ahead and do pick'ems with on the app, as well as the drafts. For the Super Bowl, Underdog is running a new special with this Jalen Hurts half a total yard line. All you guys have to do is sign up on Underdog Fantasy. You can use code ZIRK to match first deposit up to $100, and you'll get this special. It's that easy. And you guys can sign up anytime between now and the start of the Super Bowl to go ahead and get the Jalen Hurts half a yard special, which I think it's pretty much a lock that he would get 1 yard, right? So make sure you guys sign up. Use code ZIRK, as I said, to match first deposit up to $100. And also follow me over on Twitter for my picks. I post my picks. I will have picks up for the Super Bowl. Now, also, guys, this is the playoffs. So if we do win in the playoffs, we get a special pack, and we also get a... Ooh, he's got a pretty good team. Interesting name. Okay, interesting name. We also get a rare strategy item. All right, so let's see what we can do. My opponent's team looks pretty good, and I honestly think he is a pretty solid player. You can kind of tell. So we'll see what we can do out here. He does have a very, very good team. 2nd and 10 coming up, though. And we are not going to have Tyreek Hill. I thought we were going to have him for a second. Calvin, though, I tried to juke him out there. I tried my best to get away from Stephon Gilmore, but we couldn't. Down to the 37-yard line, though, and once again, we're going to have Calvin Johnson open, and this time, Calvin might be able to take it, but we can't score. If we score a touchdown, well, we can't do that with Calvin. Or at least we can't score that way. It has to be on a rush with a wide receiver. So I'm going to try and end around here to Calvin Johnson, and I don't think it's going to work, actually. Calvin Johnson is going to get in with a rushing TD. I'm honestly shocked that we were able to get in there with Calvin Johnson on that. I'm very surprised, but that's going to be an interception right off the bat with Steve Atwater. Let's go. I read that play like a book. That was very obvious to me where he was going, and I think we might get AJ. Yup, we got AJ Dillon. AJ Dillon out the backfield. Go, AJ, go. Go, AJ Dillon. Just a little bit too slow. There's nothing I want more than to get this AJ Dillon card upgraded. If we could do that, man, that would be incredible, as my opponent usered on AJ, so we're going to try to fit into Calvin. I don't know how he didn't catch that. That's actually pretty shocking to me he didn't catch that, and I'll be honest, if we get a touchdown here, guys, I might take it, even if that means that we are going to fail the challenge, because I really, really want to win in the playoffs, as Watson can't catch that. I definitely want to try to win in the playoffs, so if I have to throw to a receiver for a touchdown and fail the challenge, then I guess we might end up failing the challenge, but Christian Watson is gonna be open and gets the first down. Now, I'm still gonna try to do the challenge though, so this is where things get a little bit hard, because I pretty much have to throw to Christian Watson for a TD to keep this challenge going, as Watson fell down. Now on 2nd and 21, let's see if we can get open here. I did mix up when I'm running a little bit, and we actually do have AJ Dillon with the juke. No, you gotta get that block. Oh, come on, down to the 1. Like I said, though, we can actually run for it with Randall Cunningham. We can get a rushing TD, so I'm going to try to QB sneak this. That didn't work. Okay, 2nd and goal. Let's try it again. I'm running hurry up, and I'm going to run the same exact play. Again, just another QB sneak. Did we get in? We did. Let's go. So there we go, man. Big time play right there. Now my opponent has the ball once again. And I knew it. I knew he was going to go to Donald Parham that time. Well, it looks like my opponent might be one of those, 5 wide type of players. So this is going to be really, really interesting to see how we can do as we get a hit on him. And it looks like my opponent no longer wants to be a 5 wide type of player, because now he's coming out and passing the ball, but that's going to be another user pick there with Darren Woodson. Let's go, man. This is exactly the situation we need to be in. Up 14-0 with the ball, and now I can try my hand at actually running the football, although it may not work out too well. At the bare minimum out of this drive, I really just want to chew the clock as much as I can. I don't want my opponent really having that many more possessions the entire game. Unfortunately for me, though, we really just have not had any success in the run game. Obviously, my O-line versus most people's D-line at this point is still outmatched, but AJ Dillon in the open field. AJ with another big run. Let's go. Another big catch. Another huge game out of AJ Dillon right now, and I'm going to try to go to him here out of the backfield. He is not going to be open, and unfortunately, we're going to take a sack. Now, the absolute last thing that I want to do here is turn the ball over, and I will gladly take my 3 points here. So we're just going to run it with AJ Dillon, make him use a timeout, or maybe not, and we'll take our 3 points. So I think that was a great drive right there. I would have loved to get a TD, but AJ Dillon is feasting in the receiving game. And I mean, hey, we're getting kind of close to saying maybe AJ deserves to get that upgrade. If we get a touchdown with over 100 receiving yards, I think that'll probably do it. Guys, we already do have 1 interception with Darren Woodson. This is not the full Darren Woodson just yet. I can still make like another play, like get a pick. Oh, he's got us beat. Wow. Oh, he dropped it. What a big time throw right there out of Kurt Warner. He finally had enough time in the pocket. I mean, I was shading over top and everything too, but still, he was able to get open there. But I really want to try to get this upgrade for Darren Woodson. If I was able to max out Darren Woodson for this playoff run, I feel like that would be really, really big as Peppers. How do you not get that pick? Yeah, I don't know how Julius Peppers did not get that interception, but Darren Woodson, there it is. 2nd user pick with Woodson, and that's enough for his upgrade. All right, so I feel like that should be enough to get Darren Woodson his upgrade. 2 user picks right there. Now, I'll be honest, I think Brian Dawkins is in man coverage on Quadfather here, but I don't care. I'm still going to throw to him. Try to break the tackle. He's sending an all-out blitz, so all I have to do is break that tackle, and we're gone. Like, there's nobody else here that's going to stop AJ Dillon here if I could actually just break a tackle. And if nothing else, to be honest, I'm kind of just stat padding right now because we could potentially upgrade AJ Dillon if he does, like, enough. which he is having a pretty big game here. But let's see if we can get somebody open. Calvin, I couldn't get the ball off. I'll just punt here. Okay, so we're up 17-0. My opponent got the ball to start off the second half, and CD another drop. But so far, we are playing very, very, very good right now. Now, I am a little bit worried about him, you know, potentially beating us over the top on a play, which he's trying to go to here, and Gilmore got cooked. Honestly, I really thought that we were going to have a pick. Like, I really thought that was going to be an interception. I ran commit. Didn't matter. And he missed the PAT. Okay, so my goal now is to really try to run the football and chew clock. We've had a really good game so far with A.J. Dillon, but mostly through the air. Obviously, running the football just has not worked out too well for me, as somehow we get out of there with A.J. Let's go. Another big-time run right there, and I'm just going to continue to chew this clock and try to run this football. We have a pretty big gap. AJ, though, is pretty slow. It's just a 93. There's so many holes right now that if we had the 96 overall AJ Dillon, we would have had like 3 rushing touchdowns, as right there is another one. He's literally just allowing me to run the football, and then it ends up being his user who just gets picked up by a blocker, and then once again, there's just another big gap. And I feel like after all these runs, this is where the run commit comes in, and now I'm going to try to go to AJ out the backfield, who is open. AJ Dillon, once again, man, just, I wish you were faster, AJ. Which, by the way, guys, we are now at 6 catches for over 100 yards with AJ Dillon, as we're going to have somebody else open, Christian Watson. We can't score with him there, though. So we've done a really good job so far of just holding onto the ball, chewing clock, and now we've got him. AJ Dillon out the backfield for the touchdown. So guys, we are now up over 100 receiving yards with AJ Dillon. I think we have like 60 rushing yards with him and a receiving TD. Honestly, I think we've probably done enough to get his 96 overall. I mean, that's a pretty crazy stat line. I think he also had like 8 catches right now, so really crazy stat line. The TD willed us to a playoff victory, and yeah, we're up 24-6. So I'm just gonna try to get the ball back, and we finally get a sack on it. All right, 3rd and 19 coming up here, and let's see what he's gonna try it again. Yep, he's gonna try it. Gilmore, let's go. Gilmore with the pick. And you know what? Although that's the maxed out Gilmore, he did just get a pick. I think that means that we should be able to go ahead and pick up one of the cards that actually goes into him, because he can kind of be powered up with the 2 lower versions of himself. So I feel like that probably just earned one of the lower versions. So I'm going to go ahead and pick that up, and we're going to hit AJ Dillon once again out of the backfield. Honestly, I thought he would run commit. And you guys can see it right there. AJ Dillon, 8 catches, 124 receiving yards. What a game. And we also have 70 rushing, so we're closing in on 200 total yards, as, oh, maybe I shouldn't have juked. I probably should just cut back. I think my opponent, guys, is about to get out of here, so this would be a win and a rage quit, and that's also a playoff win, so we get an extra special pack. Hey guys, from that game, we got 9 total packs, and we just won in the playoffs, so we get an additional special pack. So let's go ahead and get into everything that we have here, then we'll make the upgrades, which again, man, pack and play. We are just dominating over here, but since we did win in the playoffs, we do get a rare plus strategy item pack here, which we get a rare. I'll take it. Really? Another Team Chem 1, we get the Cowboys. All right, so let's go ahead and open up 9 of these get-a-golds. Then we actually get a special pack for getting 9 packs, and then an additional special pack for winning in the playoffs, as you get 89 Clay Matthews. Okay. I think our outside linebackers are definitely above him as of right now, to my current knowledge. I mean, we have Bruce Smith out there who could really get a nice upgrade if he, you know, has a good game. And then we also have Melvin Ingram as well. So don't think we're going to use that Clay Matthews, but we do get a 78 overall Justin Fields. I think we're just fine at QB for now, that's for sure. We do get an 80 overall Jeremiah right there. Next pack. Just show me all the good elites. Okay, 86 Vaughn. I'll take the training points. Trust me, I will gladly take these training points here. We also get 85 Lester. And how many more packs do we have? Okay, another gold right there. Let's back out. Final ones. This is a final gold. Then we have 2 special packs and 2 Legend Fantasy packs, because we did both of the challenges. I gotta say, I am shocked we were able to do both of those challenges though. Like, to be completely honest, I did not think we were going to be able to only throw to our running back and then only rush with receivers, and then, you know, we could rush their QB. I'm really, really surprised. We got that done as we get a 93 overall Graham Glasgow. Graham Glasgow. Wow, that is a hard name apparently, but I think we'll stick with Nick Mangold, but we'll take the train points. All right, final elite pack, and then we'll do 2 legend packs, and we'll get to the rest of the team. We start off with an all Madden. This could be really good. Okay, 90 overall Saquon. I don't need Saquon Barkley. I think we are just fine right now with who we're about to upgrade to. That is for sure. And then we get 2 legend packs here, and then we have a bunch of upgrades to make. I gotta say, what an episode. We get 84 overall right there, 87 Seth, 88, and an 86 overall Chris McAllister. Final elite legend pack, and then we can quick sell these cards as well, and we have a bunch of training points to do some rerolls with. 87 Tony G, 87 Seth again, and 88 Kevin Green. All right, guys, so quick selling all these cards we just pulled, we get 80,000 training points. And now, as I said, because he did get an interception, I feel like we should be able to go ahead and get this 88 overall Gilmore. And then in the next game, if he gets like another interception, then I feel like that should be enough to go ahead and pick up his next card in the power up. But this is going to really help us out because this is going to allow us to actually get some cheaper training or some cheaper AP abilities on Gilmore. This one right here does unlock his custom ability bucket number 1, which I don't remember what abilities are actually. Does he have pick artist in here? He does. Pick artist for 0. So right there, we're going to go ahead and refund our pick artist that we have for 2 AP and get it for 0. And then next up, let's go ahead and pick up 94 overall Darren Woodson. Yeah, that's going to be nice. A way better user out there than we currently have, and we've been doing really good with Atwater. So now we have Atwater and 94 Darren Woodson at middle linebackers. That's amazing. And then finally, for having almost 200 total yards and a touchdown, yes, 96 AJ Dillon, aka Quadfather. I made all those changes to the team. Darren Woodson is now in at strong safety. We have Gilmore with pick artist for 0 AP. And then offensively, we have AJ Dillon with Quadfather. Yeah, that's going to help the team a lot. All right, so I made those changes, and I did quick sell Darren Woodson. Now, the reason why I didn't quick sell the Quadfather is because we can actually go ahead and use him in the sets for a 96 overall, right? You need 4 of those. I think it's 4 or 5, I believe, of the 93s to get your choice of a 96. So let's go ahead and we're going to open up a bunch of these 88 plus AKA packs because I'm going to try to get as many 93s as I can. Number 1, on the team, because then we could, you know, upgrade them. But number 2, we could definitely use like a 96 overall pull if we happen to get lucky and pull one of them, which last episode, we got pretty lucky. We ended up pulling a 96 overall. So let's go ahead. We'll do these. We get 93 JJ. Okay, so that's an example of a card I probably want to use on the team, but we can exchange him. So that's a W pull. We get 88 overall Ryan Jensen. Now, I definitely have a lot of 88s. I've been saving all the 88s we've been pulling here because I know you can just add them to exchange sets. So, okay, 88 overall Matt Ryan. We will gladly take all the 88s, although I would much rather have 93s or 96s here. Next one, okay, 88 JJ. I thought we were going to get lucky, man. Give me a 96. Give me a 96 overall AKA pull. That would be insane. 93 overall Quadfather. Okay. So we can do 3 final packs, and then we're going to take all the 88s that we have. We're going to exchange them into 93s as the 88 overall JPP, and I think we might have enough to get a 96. I think we might have enough to get a 96 overall of my choice. We get 88 overall Mercedes Lewis, and a final 88 plus here. Who are we going to get? Somebody really good. Somebody insane. 96 overall. 88. All right, so in order to get a 93 overall AKA player, you need 9 88s, which is quite a bit. That's a lot of 88s, but we are going to go ahead and do this exchange here. Now, I think we should go with a player that we can use in the meantime because I don't think we have enough 93s to do an exchange. We already have Tyreek. We already have Stephon Gilmore. Who could we actually use on the team right now? Honey Badger's interesting, but he's just too tiny. Mercedes Lewis, a punter, Jamal Adams. I really don't think there's anybody necessarily that I want to use on the team, but I think Ryan Jensen we could use. We have Nick Mangold right now, but I could quick sell Nick, and then we could get the training points for him, hold on to the 93 overall Ryan Jensen, maybe JPP actually. I mean, we do have currently not Danielle Hunter at right end, we actually have Bruce Smith. So I think we could rock out with JPP. All right, we'll go with him. As you guys can see, in order to get one of these cards, you need 4 93s, and then you need the 93 overall that is specific to that exact player. So in terms of me doing that, I do not have enough 93s. We're going to have to wait. So that's going to be it for today's episode, guys. But again, just another really good episode. You guys can see we now have A.J. Dillon at running back. Calvin Johnson is upgraded. That was before we even got into the gameplay, though. And then defensively, we now have Darren Woodson out here. We got Gilmore with 0 AP pick artist. JPP now at right outside linebacker. What an episode. And next up, we have the next round of the playoffs. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure you guys drop a like in the video, and of course, that sub button down below. Check out Underdog Fantasy, use code ZERK, and don't forget to fill out that Google form down below so you guys get that booster. It'll show up in-app on Monday. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.